I actually started off as a big brother in this organization, so I had a few years of being a big before I was approached about joining the board. So I got to experience it one-on-one, and I really enjoyed. I probably got more out of it than my little did from being able to hang out with him. And he was at a pretty, it was an interesting age for him. He was going into middle school, and I just got to see the impact that it had on the very little amount of time that I spent with him. So when I was approached about joining the board, it was a no-brainer for me to be able to spread that and to grow that. So it was a very easy decision for me.
About 2 years ago, the board of directors discussed implementing a give-get to our board expectations. We felt like it was important for each of the board members that were joining the board to be on a level playing field with the donors that we were asking to give money. We wanted to make sure that we had a financial commitment to the agency so that when we asked a donor for money, we could share how we were giving money as well. Once we implemented the give-get into the board expectations, I think that we saw a positive change in the board because they knew what we were asking them to do. It was very task-oriented, but we also gave them ways to accomplish that. We shared with them ideas on corporate level, that they could maybe go through their company. They could also do bowling teams, they could do sponsorships, or they could just frankly give a check, write a check to the agency as a one-time donation.
One of the reasons I think the Give-Get policy has been so successful is that it really gives me as an individual board member the ability to monitor and see what kind of contribution that I'm making for the agency. And you, as a board member, you really want to feel that you're making a positive impact on the agency and that you're doing those things that you feel are contributing.
Well, the Give-Get policy has been incredible for our board. I think everybody inside this organization, relative to the board, wants to give as much as they can, but it's a volunteer position, so everyone goes in with the intention of giving as much as they can to every event and every fundraising opportunity, but the reality is that things come up with family life and with business life, but the Give-Get policy has really been able to quantify and prioritize the commitment in advance, so people are setting their own goals for what they want to provide to Big Brothers Big Sisters. So me personally, setting that goal in advance has been able to really push me into going into our organization, and we've latched on to Bowl for Kids' Sake, and we've made it sort of a competition inside of our company to where we sort of have bets going back and forth with everyone, both on the bowling scores and to see who can raise the most money. And the competitive spirit that we've been able to generate through that has just been beneficial for everybody, and it's been great for our company as well. And this year we were actually able to bring in about $18,000 from our company's Bowl for Kids' Sake session.
My vision, I really would like us as board members to concentrate on increasing individual giving to the agency and also developing a sustainable funding source for the agency so that we can let the great staff that we have concentrate on the mission, which is really why we're all here, is letting them support and make long-term quality matches between the bigs and the littles.
Well, I hope to see the Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Ozarks be able to have sustainable revenue to be able to serve all of the children that need to be served in the Ozarks. And we've got a long way to go, but we've got a really, really strong team and a strong board.